Welcome back to the channel. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is Cali Muscle and his extreme muscle loss. Now, Cali Muscle is a lot smaller than he's ever been. A lot smaller. I mean, he's talking about different competitions that he was in and different things like that. But where he weighed 190 pounds, and he's basically trying to gear you up for, you know, his extreme size loss. That's what he's doing now, just gearing you up for his extreme size loss. I mean, he's gonna get even smaller. If he could discontinue all the drugs that he's taking, he's gonna get uh he's gonna be way smaller than he was before he even started lifting weights. That's how small this guy's gonna get. That's how I mean he's gonna go all the way to nothing once he stops using the drugs. And then he'll have to learn how to build his body back up in a natural way if that's what he's trying to do. Go natural. But I don't think he's gonna go all the way natural. I don't think he's gonna go get that small because he's gonna continue to use enough of the drugs to maintain at least a little bit of size anyway. He's not going to be using as much as he was. And the reason he got smaller during competition time is because a lot of the muscle that Kelly muscle is carrying is false. It's like all the rest of them. They is all timing and science, the way their bodies are developed. 90% of the time, I'm around 270. I can stop lifting weights for 4, 5 months. By the time I go back in the gym, I probably would be maybe 265. Because natural muscle just don't go away that easy. You don't lose size that easy. It tends to stay with you. The strength, it does go down over time. But within a week or so, you can kind of pick back up where you kind of left off, even with a long layoff like that, because your body got that muscle memory, that real muscle memory, not that drug memory, but real muscle memory. And Cali Muscle is like I told you a long time ago. The guy was on drugs. On this channel, you're going to always get the truth. That's what I always been preaching, is the truth. And I'm always tell you the truth the way I know it. And that's it. There's no other way to have a healthy body and a healthy lifestyle without being natural. And I'm talking about natural. I'm not talking about this hyphen mud and all this other stuff he trying to promote and sell. Like I said, all that stuff is sales gimmicks. It's gimmicks. All that protein powders. I mean, if you can't get decent size from just eating, then something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. And you don't have to eat all these old crazy meals to get bigger. You can eat 3 square meals a day, exercise on a regular basis, you're going to get larger. Providing, listen to what I'm saying, providing that you don't overwork the muscle. It don't take a whole lot to break the human body down in a natural state when you're natural. It don't take a whole lot. You can get a shovel and dig a hole 3 feet deep, 3 feet wide. The next day you're going to be sore because you're working a different set of muscles. And simply because of the soreness, you know that you kind of broke the muscle down some. That's how easy it is to break the body down. All those excessive amount of weights and stuff that Cali Muscle was lifting, he's not going to lift that anymore. Because he don't have those enhancers that would allow him to do it. It don't take heavy weight to build a decent body. It don't take heavy weight to do that. It takes moderate weight. It takes working the muscle, pumping blood through the muscle, like I've been preaching the entirety of my channel. The truth of my channel. You look at you look up Cali Muscle, and he'll tell you about the money thing and all this. He talk about Ethylene X and all this other stuff. And even with Ethylene X, as small as he is, don't let these guys fool you. Because they're small, they're not using something. The small size don't mean nothing. It's very hard. Like the guy on Ethylene X, it's very hard to maintain that tight body like that in that muscle definition for long periods of time. And you doing it natural. Because the body is going to naturally hold water. It's going to naturally try to repair itself. It's going to always resist you trying to stay lean. Your body automatically resists that because that's not a natural state to be heavily muscled all the time. That's not freaking natural for your body to be able to do that. So don't think because Ethylene X himself, and I'm not hating on nobody, I can care less about what anybody else do. All I'm trying to do is tell you the truth. So at least you'll know that they have some type of enhancement that they're doing that's allowing them to be like they are. At least you'll know the truth. And you won't have these high expectations of a natural body and what you're trying to accomplish. My whole goal is to educate you and keep you in the know, to keep you in the truth. That's all I'm talking about. And looking at Cali Muscle, and he's even talking about, like I said, Ethylene X. You look at the guy, Lance Armstrong, not a big guy at all. Drugged to the hip. I always told people that he was drugged up, but everybody comes to my, he's not that big. You don't have to be big to use muscle enhancing or endurance enhancing drugs. You don't have to be a big guy to use that stuff. In fact, the smaller guys are normally the ones that get away with it. You have YouTube, what they call it, these YouTube athletes. They got their own little channels or whatever. You had one not long ago die because of the muscle enhancing drugs. Don't think because, like I said, don't think because these guys are small, they're not using drugs. That's the deception. That because they're small and ripped, then that's normal. That's not normal. To be honest with you, it's not normal to have a perfect six-pack all the time. Not many people can maintain that. I don't care what kind of condition you're in. It's hard to maintain that. Hard to maintain that. Very hard. And the best you can expect on a regular basis is that you have a little shallow abs. They're showing up a little bit, but they're not really, really detailed. That's the best you can expect from a natural body. You can tighten up on your diet and rip them up as best as you can, but you're not going to be able to maintain that like a lifelong thing. All of that stuff is bells and whistles, lies, and money. That's what all of it is. If you want to be natural, know what to expect from it, and then you can get where you're trying to go. Quit following these guys, these pro athletes, telling you this what you do, that's what you do. You take this pill, you take this protein powder, and you're going to be as big as I am. They lying to you. They're lying to you. 3 meals a day is all you need to gain weight. 3 meals a day, regular workouts, not overdoing it, and that's going to get you where you want to go. But it sounds too easy. It sounds too easy for most of you. So you don't want to believe that. You think you got to do something special. You don't have to do nothing special. All you got to do is work out. I told you a long time ago that Cali Muscle was on drugs. And I'm telling you now This Ethylene X guy, I believe he's taking something. It's not haterism. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. That's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And I'll be talking to you later.